You are not a pretender to the throne. Heaven Letter number 4914. May 9, 2014. What is in your heart right now? Spill it out. Open your heart right now to itself. You don't have to be what you call a perfect person. You do not have to be perfect, in your eyes, representative of God. Desire, yet, let go of effort. Let go of the idea of having to attain a certain height. Let go of the idea of having to be a perfect picture of yourself. You can be a good guy and still be imperfect. Acting on pretense isn't necessary. Faking is a hard path. Life is meant to be a natural event, not pretended, not arduous. You are not a pretender to the throne. You are the natural heir. You have every right to be alive here on earth and represent yourself as well as others. Naturally, you want to be on your best behavior. Naturally, you want to make good choices. I am not telling you to be lazy or unkind or ruthless. I am saying to ease up on yourself. You are not running a marathon. You are not a competitor. Sometimes put your feet up. Sometimes, beloveds, you just want to be. Life is not meant to be a stellar performance. Life is meant to be simple. Perhaps you can be a little less concerned about looking good. You and I are aficionados. This is real. You walk a fine line. You want to be generous, and you do not always feel generous. You can be generous anyway. Give but not to gain. Giving is not a matter of patting yourself on the back. Giving is not a matter of winning points. Swept up in the midst of life, you may give and regret later. You may feel like a fool or something of the kind. Of course, you want to be authentic, yet sometimes you just don't know how. Being generous doesn't mean to put everyone's needs or wishes above your own. Nor do you need to be paying attention to payback, not getting return or enough of it, and then having regrets and thinking that something is amiss. You seek balance. Of course, you don't want to be selfish. At the same time, you can also treat yourself well without feeling guilt-ridden. I come back again to the thought that your ambition in life is not to be the perfect person. You are not on show, beloveds. You are here to be real and also to be considerate to others and not omit yourself, at the same time as you don't want to overdo yourself. Life is not to be thought about perhaps quite so much as you have. The mind figures things out and orders you around. I say to follow your heart, yet, this does not mean to always take the biggest piece of pie. You also do not always have to take the smallest piece of pie either, nor do you always have to weigh all possibilities before moving in the world. Am I getting my point across? If you are a student, of course, sit up in class. At the same time, you don't have to fake that you are a great student who adores the teacher and loves being in his class, nor do you have to complain or disrupt for the sake of being true to yourself. True to yourself has a bigger meaning. And, of course, you are alive on earth to find out who you really are. Remember that everyone is you, and you are everyone, for oneness is. Awareness of oneness will make all the difference in the world to you. Channeled by Gloria Wendroff. heavenletters.org